Well, I've got some more bad news about the upcoming RTX 4060 Ti. A new rumor suggests that Nvidia has decided to further cripple the performance of this graphics card. So if you have been patiently waiting for an upgrade to the RTX 3060 Ti GPU, keep watching this video. This video is brought to you by scdkey.com, where you can purchase Windows 10 Pro OEM keys for only $15.77. Use the link in the video description below to purchase Windows 10 Pro or Windows 10 Home OEM keys, and don't forget to use my 25% coupon code TP25. To activate your Windows license, press and hold Windows key plus S and type activation settings in the search box. Next, click on change product key at the bottom of the page and paste your newly purchased Windows 10 Pro OEM key. Wait for a few minutes and boom! Your Windows 10 Pro is now fully activated. And by the way, you can always upgrade to Windows 11 Pro for free. You can also get Microsoft Office 2019 and various other PC games. So check the links that I have put in the video description below. And now let's get back to the video. The RTX 4060 Ti is going to have a TDP of only 160 watts. That's a huge drop from the originally reported 220 watts. In fact, it's even lower than the 200 watt TDP of RTX 3060 Ti. Heck, it's even lower than the 170 watt TDP of RTX 3060, which means the performance of the RTX 4060 Ti might be even worse than what I earlier predicted in my previous video, which I have linked in the video description below. So here is the problem. The RTX 4060 Ti is set to be the first Nvidia graphics card with an 8106 GPU, which is a tiny chip with a 190 square millimeter die size. And you know what that means? A major reduction in CUDA cores. According to the leaks, the RTX 4060 Ti is only coming with 4352 CUDA cores compared to the RTX 4070 Ti, which has 7680 CUDA cores. That's a whopping 76% reduction. Now, typically the performance of Nvidia GPUs across the same generation correlate with the number of CUDA cores they possess. And with a reduction of over 76% CUDA cores, we are looking at a performance level on par with the RTX 3070 and only 10% faster than RTX 3060 Ti. But wait, it gets even worse. In previous generations, Nvidia equipped the RTX 3060 Ti, the RTX 3070 and RTX 3070 Ti with the same amount of video RAM. But this time around, the RTX 4060 Ti will not get the same amount of video RAM as the RTX 4070 Ti. So instead of getting 12GB of faster GDDR6X video RAM, it will still use the same stale 8GB of GDDR6 video RAM. This would make the RTX 4060 Ti the first RTX 40 series desktop graphics card that will not use the current GDDR6X memory technology. And to add insult to injury, Nvidia has reduced the memory bus to a puny 128 bits. Now that's half of what RTX 3060 was offering. Remember, it came with 256 bits of memory bus. Even the original RTX 3060 came with a higher memory bus of 192 bits. So what does that do to the net memory bandwidth? It is reduced by a whopping 75%. The RTX 4060 Ti's memory bandwidth will be only 288 GB per second. For comparison, the RTX 4070 Ti offers 504 GB per second of memory bandwidth. Even the RTX 3060 Ti offers a higher 448 GB per second of memory bandwidth. So this is crazy. But unfortunately, this is the reality we are facing with the RTX 4060 Ti GPU. It's almost like Nvidia does not care. Jensen Huang must be laying on top of a pile of money, manically laughing at PC gamers right now. Okay, so here is the thing. We already know that RTX 40 series Ada Lovelace chips are made from the new TSMC 4nm process technology. They are supposed to deliver some serious performance per watt compared to the last generation of GPUs. And you only have to look at the benchmark results for the RTX 4090, 4080 or even the 4070 Ti to see that these GPUs are no slouch in the performance department. So you must be wondering, why has Nvidia decided to reduce the TDP of RTX 4060 Ti to only 160 watts? Well, the rumor has it that Nvidia feels pretty confident in their product lineup after re-evaluating the GPU competitive landscape with AMD. It's possible that Nvidia thinks that they don't need as much performance as originally planned to compete against the budget Radeon graphics card in 2023. Now, interestingly, the reference board for the RTX 4060 Ti, it's codenamed PG190. It's a tiny board, but it packs a punch with 16-pin ATX 12-volt power connector. Now, rumor has it that this is set to a whopping 300 watts at the signal pins. There will be adapters included to convert two 8-pin PCIe into one 300 watt 16-pin power connector. But if you are wondering whether RTX 4060 Ti will squeeze out the maximum performance from the 8106 GPU, unfortunately the answer is no. With a major cut in CUDA cores, my previous estimate of 10% performance boost over the RTX 3060 Ti is now looking questionable. With barely 2/3 the memory bandwidth of the RTX 3060 Ti, I'm really wondering if RTX 4060 Ti will even live up to my initial expectations that were not very high to begin with. But here is the thing. The new TSMC 4nm process technology that is used in RTX 40 series Ada Lovelace chips, it delivers better performance per watt than the last generation GPUs. So maybe Nvidia is feeling confident in their product lineup. They might even squeeze out more performance from the RTX 4060 Ti by increasing its core clock frequency. But at the rumored price of around $550 to $600, will anyone be willing to shell out that kind of cash for RTX 4060 Ti? We are so used to expecting more power from the same price with every new generation of GPUs, but unfortunately now it looks like Nvidia thinks that they can keep raising the prices for just a small boost in performance. Honestly, I don't think this can go on forever. At some point, people will just stop buying the GPUs altogether. But you know what the problem is? Right now, it doesn't even look like we are there yet. Nvidia's RTX 40 series GPUs are selling quite well despite what earlier reports were suggesting. Even the much maligned $800 RTX 4070 Ti is selling just fine in US and even abroad. So the whole situation, in my opinion, it's a bummer, because as long as people keep buying these expensive cards, Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang, you know what he will do? He will keep raising the prices. He doesn't care. And honestly, that makes the GPU market total bummer in 2023. Now, I snagged this card. This is RTX 3060 Ti Founders Edition. I got it last year from my local Best Buy at the original price of $399. At that time, I was wondering if it was even worth to buy a 2-year-old card at its full retail price. This was the launch price, right? Usually 2 years after the card is launched, the price goes down. But because of all the scalper business, the whole cryptocurrency mania, the prices never went down. In fact, it was impossible to get this card at $399 for eternity. It was only last year around August when the prices started going down. So I managed to get hands on this card, and at that time I was wondering, did I make a mistake? Should I have waited for RTX 4060 Ti? But now, after seeing the seriously lackluster price to performance ratio of the RTX 4060 Ti, I'm glad that I got this card. So overall, I think the RTX 4060 Ti is going to be a disappointment in terms of its price to performance ratio. It's clear to me that Nvidia is focusing on maintaining their profits rather than offering the best value to their customers. While the new 4nm process technology from TSMC, it does bring some improvements in the performance per watt, the significant reduction in the CUDA cores and the memory bandwidth reduction, I think it makes it very hard to justify buying RTX 4060 Ti at its rumored price of $550 to $600. So if you are in the market for a GPU, it may be worth considering other options or just waiting for a while to see if market dynamics change. But if money is no object and you want to get the absolute best GPU for gaming or video editing, then check out this video over here. In this video, I take a closer look at the Puget Bench results comparing the video editing performance of RTX 4090 and Radeon RX 7900 XTX. So go ahead and watch that video, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.